yesterday. I was not feeling good at all. So we're using the Ucanbe palette today. I hope you're all okay and well. I wasn't very well yesterday, but what I do is if I'm not on the scheduled day that I say I'll be on for any reason, I come on the next night. So I realised that I'm a little bit late. I apologise. I was supposed to be on at 8 o'clock. Sorry about that, guys. It's literally been a little bit of a crazy week. But I'm hoping you guys get the notification and you join me. It's just been chaos. Let me make sure everything in the settings is okay. Okay. I'll just wait for a while for you guys to come in. Do let me know when you're on. Hello, how are you? Thank you for joining, Alpha. Okay, so that was the Garnier Skincare Micellar Cleansing Water. I find it really, really good. I cleansed already today. Thank you for joining. And what I'll do is just show you how I use it. This one I got a really good value on this one. This is the micellar water all-in-one for sensitive skin, so that's quite good. Again, sorry that I wasn't on at 8 o'clock straight away. Definitely take a look if you're on replay of the competition I'm doing for November. It's the 24 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar from Revolution. So I'm giving that away. So do take a look if you're a subscriber. But I hope everyone's well. I know it's a Thursday. It's not even my day that I'm usually on. But I just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I'm here. It's 8:15 only. I know. I was supposed to be on yesterday, but I just was not feeling good, and I had one of those days where absolutely nothing went right, and I just knew if I came on, I would just be like not in a good place. So yeah, so that's why I didn't go on yesterday. But we're here today. We're going to do everything. Hi Koja. Hi from Dubai. I'm originally from Ireland, but I'm living in the UK. But I'm Irish originally. From Dublin. Okay, we're just going to, yeah, hard day at work, and then just one of those days where just nothing, absolutely nothing went right at all. So yeah, just one of those days. Please visit our Dubai. I'd love to visit Dubai. I've had a friend come back from Dubai with her mum, and she said she absolutely loved it, but I don't think my mum is very confident in flying. So I think she'd be very nervous on a plane. And I'd like for her to come with me, but I've never been. I don't really know anybody there. But yeah, I've heard it's amazing. And my friend said it was absolutely amazing as well. A little bit of cotton wool there. So this is the L'Oreal Triple Active. And it's their normal to combination moisturizer. So we're going to pop that on. You're a doctor in Dubai. Oh, wow. I've heard so many amazing things about Dubai. Would love to go someday. God's own country. And you're from Vietnam. Wow. That's amazing. I think it's amazing when you can come onto a stream and all of a sudden there's so many people from different places. Has anybody been to Ireland from here? Anyone ever visited Ireland? A lot of people don't know of Ireland, particularly in the east. But Ireland is an island very near the UK. So I bet anyone in India or Kerala. You're a small millionaire. How can you be a small millionaire? But he's asking your age. Okay, so that's what I've done. I've just kind of made sure all the moisturizer is in. The primer I'm using today. Hi, Digins Curry. Hi, Koi Pig. You're Bonnie. Okay, hi, Bonnie. So if anyone doesn't know who I am and you're new, my name is Kira. I am outside of YouTube. I'm a support worker for young adults with autism and Down syndrome. So I support them during the day. And here, as you can see, if you look at my channel, I do YouTube tutorials for makeup and anything that I'm sent, I review. And this is just the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And I'm just popping this around. And I think for autumn time, this is great, or fall, because the thicker primers, they do keep on makeup longer. Never ask a woman her age and salary. Salary of men. Okay. I'm from Ireland. Originally Dublin. I was born in Dublin. So that's what it looks like, guys. Mine is nearly gone because I'm not going to kind of go out and buy something if I can use this. I think I've probably got about 3 or 4 uses of this. Is the e.l.f. Putty Primer good? Yeah, it's amazing. I think because it's thicker, I think, and some people might not agree with me, I think it keeps on your makeup, your foundation a lot longer. So if it's in like winter or fall where the weather is very different, something like this is really good because it's thicker. I don't feel beautiful. You don't need makeup. I feel like I definitely do, but thank you for that. So today we're going for like a Kim Kardashian inspired, I will say inspired, it's not exact look. And I say that, and have I actually even brought yes, the eyeshadow palette's right behind me, so we can do that in a while. Oh cool, I'm from London, but I moved to Miami last summer. I'm 21. Wow. I'd love to go to Miami. I've been to Boston, San Francisco, and New York. I've got family there. Koju Sharma, Indian and London has a very strong history past. Wow, yes, absolutely. So you can see, guys, I'm just letting that all kind of settle in. I'm not going in with a moisturizer straight away, anything like that. We've done that already. So the foundation I'm using today is Revolution Skin Silk. It's their Luminous Serum Foundation. So if you hear anything with a serum, you're going to have a lot of kind of skincare ingredients in there. So we're just going to pop this on. Bye, Abnit. Thank you for joining. So I'm just going to take some of that on my hand and warm it up. And that's what it looks like. So mine is in F5. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just warming it up on the skin. I always do that. I used to be a freelance makeup artist, and what I always did is, obviously I was hygienic about it, but I would always warm up a product on the skin and then put it on to them. I did a lot of bridals, weddings, things like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is pop a little bit more on. It might not look like it's my color, but once this is actually blended in, and don't forget, it's a lot of skincare in this as well. So even though it's a foundation, you're going to get a lot of really good ingredients. Okay, I'll just catch up on the comments. Okay, what kind of concealer do you use? I'll be using the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer today. I've got it here. Yeah, I'll be using the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. I've left it behind me. You're quite pretty, by the way. I would not say you need makeup. I feel like I do. My favorite actor is Mr. Bean from London. Ah. Good evening, YouTube UK1. So as you can see, guys, this is what I meant. It does look different, but I've just blended that in. Can you see that it's literally my skin tone? So what this is doing is it's neutralizing any redness that I have here. So it's really, really good. And that's because it has a huge amount of skincare ingredients like hyaluronic acid, squalene, everything like that is going to, can you see? So it's definitely one of these guys. Now, they don't go in names. They go by numbers. So mine is F5. So you can definitely, and there's 20. So you would certainly have a choice in that. So it's just color corrects, gets rid of any redness. And there we go. And as you can see, it's just kind of given the kind of calmed down the tone of my skin, really. We Asians are natural beauties. Yes, Asians are very, very beautiful. Okay, so just going to do that here. Okay. One minute, guys. I'm just going to try something. Oh, sorry, guys. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so the concealer today, because I've used up my e.l.f. Hydro Camo Concealer, is the Milk, and this is very shiny. So that's from Milk, and it's just there. This is in 2C. So Milk are a very, very good brand for skincare as well. Can you give me a hug? Mason John, I'm 007N7. Okay, so there was a really good sponge too, so I literally put it where I need it, just where I need it. I'm not going to go too heavy. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. I am on a little bit later than usual, so I usually go live Sundays. This is UK time. Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. But I always pop in my posts if I'm going to not be on, or I'm going to be late. Actually, I feel from Forsaken. Oh, you're really depressed. Oh, I'm so sorry. What's happened? Has something happened, or are you feeling in your life, or I'm sorry about that. It's hard times at the minute, isn't it? When you look at the politics of the world, it doesn't help your mental health, I think. Sometimes you have to kind of just switch off the TV and kind of take a moment for yourself, because it definitely can really affect you. And it depends what support system you have, as well. What's making you depressed, Cramp? If you want to talk about it, you can. So I'm just going to finish the rest here. And Mason, you said you feel forsaken. Okay. Okay. I'll just check the comments, guys. So now what I'm going to do is go in with the Collections Mattifying Powder. And this is enriched with vitamin E, but it's also got an SPF 20. So that's what we're going to do. I definitely have redness. I can certainly see that, guys. Definitely have redness. But we're going to try and counteract that. This is the SPF 20. This is the Collections Translucent Vitamin E setting powder. So I'm just going to use my Big Bertha. And this is from DJS Beauty, which are a company in America that make eyeshadow palettes, foundations, and makeup brushes. It's probably the biggest brush I have, guys, honestly, but it's amazing. So all this is going to do here is set everything we've done, because I want it to look a little bit dewy, but also I don't want it to look oily. So it's kind of like a bit of both, really. But life as a support worker as well, guys, it's very tough. So I get, guys, that things, you have to do certain things sometimes, and maybe you're not mentally in the headspace to do it. So I can understand that. Hi, July. Nan, please. Thank you for joining. Okay. Hi. So that's what we just popped on, guys. It's the SPF 20 Collections Mattifying Powder, and it's got enriched with vitamin E. Collection as well is available in Boots and Superdrug as well. So we're just going to pop that there. Now I'm going to show you the Revolution. This is the Revolution's baking powder, no flashback, super matte fix. So when it says no flashback, what it means is basically if you take a photo, anything like that, it's not going to kind of make your face look shiny. So I use this under the eyes, and I've got a little kind of triangle puff here that I use. So we're going to do that. My family hated me so much because of my helping nature. Why would they hate you for your helping nature? That's something you would think they would really Well, you should never be hated for your helping nature, so don't feel, you know, I think a lot of people, me included, have it, all of us have different relationships with our families, don't we? It's not always amazing. Hi, Tassos, how are you? July, I'm crying now. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you're all feeling this way tonight, guys. I mean, I know it's not good times sometimes, and we all are going through things. Um, but July, what are you crying about? If you want to share it, you can. But just going back to Cranthon, if you've got a helping nature and they don't like that, that the rest of the world will like that. The rest of the world will, if you have a helping nature, you're going to do very well in life. So don't make them, let anybody make you feel bad about that. How are you, Tassos? How are things with you? I'm on today because I was really, really sick yesterday, so I couldn't come on. I hope you're well, Tassos. And okay, so I'm gonna get this triangle puff. You send YouTube video. Okay. I'm just checking the comments, guys. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. So this is it, guys, and I literally just put it under the eyes. Well, I'm bad at math. This is July. I'm bad at maths. And I have a maths exam tomorrow. That's why I'm crying. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you have any, is there, like, could your parents help you or anything? Like, tonight, or? At Tassos, please give us an example. What do you mean you have a helping nature? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I feel like, why am I still here in this world? Well, there's a reason everyone's here, even when they don't realize it themselves, me included. Don't, even if it's just this stream that you talk to somebody on, please don't ever feel that things get that bad. And if things do get that bad, walk into your doctors, walk into a police station if you have to. And I know that sounds dramatic, but if you are so alone as you are feeling, and you don't speak to your family, walk, for sure, don't be alone in that. Walk into an ER, walk into walk into a hospital, and sit in that A&E if you have to, until somebody sees you, because a lot of us, me included, don't have a huge amount of family support, but definitely don't let that be a weakness. Don't let that be a weakness. So, okay. So that's it, guys. I'm just using the rest of it in my T zone, basically, just to kind of use it up. Let me catch up. Crampton, I can't see if someone's in trouble. So you mean you can see if someone's in trouble, so you help them. That's good. July, smile for me, please. Viper, hi love. Hope you had a great night yesterday. Okay, we're just gonna do something here. Lyle's Loth, you need to eat. Okay. Okay. I guess it's that time of night, guys, where when I go on a little bit later, it shows. It shows in the comments when I go on a little bit later. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's basically just set the under eyes. Okay, and that was the Revolution baking powder. And it was the no flashback super matte fix. So that's what that is. Don't think I'd get it again. Just don't think it was great. Okay, so we're going to go in with W7 Golden Glow Drops. It's they're kind of like the Drunk Elephant equivalent, basically, and they're really, really good. I like Pringles. Hello, how are you? But yes, please don't think that there's any weakness if you're still here. Cranth, because don't think that being someone that is approachable and kind is a bad thing. And unfortunately, in this world, there isn't a lot of people that are approachable and kind. And so I understand that, but please don't feel that you have to go to those lengths. And if you do feel that, talk to somebody, anybody that can help you. Okay, so I'm literally just bringing that upwards. See how we're getting a little bit more of a kind of curve to the face, a bit more shape. So this is the W7 Golden Glow Drops. Now you can see how shimmery they look, but actually they go on quite nice. I'll just catch up with the comments. So Tassos, how have you been? How's everything going in work? And have you had your last day already? Or what are you planning? Because you're going to your dad in Athens, aren't you? Soon. Okay. Let me just catch up. Okay. Kira, I finally quit. Now I'm chilling in the prepaid hotel room until I don't know yet. Amazing. Oh my God. That is amazing. Well done. Congratulations on that. Because I know how hard it was for you and how difficult it was. I'm so pleased for you because the minute you walk out of somewhere that's toxic, it's like you can feel physically something lift from your shoulders. So that's amazing. So I'm really, really happy for you. That's amazing. So you can just sit in that prepaid hotel and chill. That's amazing. And then just take life slowly. Don't get up too early. Just relax. That's amazing. I'm very pleased for you. I'm really happy for you. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so that was, if you missed it, the W7 Golden Glow Drops. And they are like a drunk elephant is a brand, guys. That's what that is. It's a brand of makeup. And this is W7 is like a dupe for it. So yeah, that's what that is. Okay. I'm so happy for you though, Tassos, because I know the struggles you went through. So absolutely, it can only be positive from here, Tassos. It can only be positive from here. Okay. Tassos, I sent him a message because I wasn't sure what was happening. Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin. I found out how to do it on YouTube. Because yeah, he hasn't been on, and I didn't want to seem like that I was kind of pushy, but I just asked, "Are you okay?" It hasn't been looked at yet, but yeah, absolutely, yeah. I thought that the other day, and I think I even mentioned it on my last live. Where is he? You know. So, and I know he lives by himself, and he said there was a lot of things he didn't speak to his family. So I'm hoping he's okay. I'm really hoping he's okay. Tassos, was it toxic or am I not compatible with other humans? I think there's a kindness in people, and you have a kindness to you, Tassos. You have like an aura about you, I think, even though we've never met. I feel like you have an aura that some people might find. I have it too. I think there's certain people that have it, and it's not saying that we're better than, we're certainly not. But what I'm saying is that we're just completely different. Like I can go into a room and know straight away who I'm able to speak to on a professional basis and on a friendly basis. And sometimes there's other people that will just, bark orders, and that's how they are in their life. A lot of people are like that, but I can't connect with people like that, even if it is in work. And people that just kind of go from 0 to 60 with their temper, everything else is just, yeah. So I think you're doing the right thing. I don't think you're not approachable. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to come on streams and chat. I think, you have a lot of skills, Tassos, that some other company will definitely appreciate. So I wouldn't worry about that. But in terms of Rumpelstiltskin, yeah, I did send a message, but I don't know. I hope he's okay. I do hope he's okay. Because he used to be quite regular on here. I went into his channel. There's nothing new for a while. So, and I don't usually go on people's channels. I'm not like that. Don't worry, guys. I don't go and sneak on everyone's channel. But he is somebody, guys, if you don't know, that does come on quite regularly and, chatted to us. And he's suddenly just gone quiet. So hoping he's okay. Hoping he's okay. Okay. So we're going to just kind of set that bronzer with the Kiko Milano, and this is Flawless Fusion. So we're going to do that. And I'm doing really well with this, guys. I'm not going to blind you guys because it's so shiny. I got it on Amazon. We're going to go in with a contour brush. And all I'm going to do is just go over the areas we put the drops, basically, and it will kind of like act as a setting powder, basically. Just acts as a setting powder, guys, so that looking a little bit more healthy now. I was so pale at the top at the start. I'm thinking of just going for 6 months going vegan. I know that sounds crazy, but I've been looking at a lot of these documentaries, and I think I watched one with my cousin last year, or no, it was 2 years ago, about what they do, you know, about what goes in the meats and how it's all done. And at the time, I went vegetarian for about 6 months, not vegan. But now I'm kind of thinking about just going on juices and going vegan, but I don't know. I've been looking at a lot of these TikTok kind of videos and shorts that people have been doing. So yeah, I don't know. Gunther, okay. Tassos, you're good at reading others. I think you, I don't know, I think you and I think Andrea, there's a couple of people that I've only discovered on YouTube for maybe the last year that I didn't know were on for so long, but I certainly think everyone has their own aura, and that's just what I think, and we're all really, really different, but I can definitely kind of, when people come on, I can sense if they're kind of going to be like positive, or if we're going to kind of, I don't know, it's just one of those things. I can't really explain it. But I think that reflects back to what we were saying about work and feeling like, oh, it must be me, but actually it's not you. It's not you at all. Because if a manager or if colleagues were making you feel welcome, you wouldn't go there in your mind to straight away blame yourself. So no, absolutely. I'm so glad you're out of there, Tassos, because now it's just, you can just do what you need to do, not have to worry, stay in the hotel, just kind of chill. But yeah, going back to Rumpelstiltskin, I even checked if he had any like social media on us. He doesn't have like an Instagram like I do or anything like that. So hopefully maybe he'll look at this and he'll look at this and maybe come back when he can. He could be with family. I know he doesn't have family near him or things like that, but he might come back at some point. But yeah. Okay, so this is the Revolution Blush Drops Multi-Use Squalene Hyaluronic Acid and Grapeseed Oil. So lots and lots of skincare. Okay, so I'm just going to use one of my Menage brushes. And I'm just going to warm it up at the finger first, and then we're going to continue that with a brush and bring it up and out, because there's a little bit of a highlighter in it too, so you'll see in a moment. And what I'm going to do after this is just warm up those edges, because you can see there's a slight edge to it. And then what we do is we go in with the bigger brush. Kaya was on the other day. Tassos, so I don't know if it's late for her. It would be late for her, actually. She'd probably be in bed right now. Hopefully. Karth, handle it. Yo, dude, long time no see. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen you on my live before. I'm just going to do the same as I did on the other side, guys. Bringing it up the jawbone as well. Just kind of where you would naturally flush as well. And then we'll go back in with that other brush to take away that kind of harsh line. But you can see now, as I turn, you get that kind of highlight effect as well. But yeah, so are you planning, how long are you planning to be in the hotel, Tassos? Before you kind of make your plans and stuff. I'm going to go in today with the Revolution, and it's their medium brown brows. I think I'm kind of wanting it just to be a bit more structured, even though I've got the tint on. Okay. Just going to brush them to the side. Just brush them out a bit, guys, just to, even though I've got that tint on from Eyelure, I just want to kind of make them look a bit more structured. Koi Pig. Hey there, I'm Bonnie. I was on the stream 15 minutes ago. I remember. Just thought I'd come back, give another girl support and just talk to you. Oh, thank you. It's really great to have you here. View Very Tuber. Hello, young lady. How are you? I'm good, thank you. So I've just brushed. This is the Revolution medium brown brow pencil, basically. Thank you for the support. Okay. And then it's just a twist up crayon. So I'm just looking in the mirror here. If you see me look away, guys. Just want to have a little bit more structured look today, rather than just the normal tint. If you see what I mean, it's the same color, but it's just kind of giving it much more structure and definition. Okay. So how is your life going? Or how is your live going? Good, thank you. Koi Pig, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. With makeup, I feel like I am. With makeup, I'm okay, but not without. So you can see it's definitely not changed the color, but it's definitely just given it a bit more definition. Where are you from? I'm from Ireland, Dublin in Ireland. This is just brushing them out, guys, brushing them out. And then what we're going to do is, if you fan them out to the side rather than down, it kind of gives your face, see, makes your face look a bit less tired. Where if I went right down with that, it might make me look a little bit more, okay, if that makes any sense. It's late today, guys. It's late. Okay. Tassel, someone mentioned Mr. Bean. Did you like the series? I don't know how long, but I'll try prolong it as much as possible within reason. I used to like it when I was a kid. I don't watch it anymore. One of the guys in support work liked one of the movies we had to go. I brought him to it. Yeah. I can see how kids like him. He does have this, yeah, he's very kind of sweet to kids. I can see he's kind of got that silliness about him, doesn't he? But a lot of people he's hugely popular in the UK because I think he's from London. But he's been in a couple of things. He's been in a couple of things that are more like on the serious note, I think, as well. So we're just going to Rowan Atkinson. That's his name, Rowan Atkinson. Yeah, he's a good actor. He's a very good actor. Okay. Okay. Liked your stream. Thank you. Okay. What are we doing now? I also got a new mascara because my Rimmel ran out. This is the Glamour, and it's their Rimmel London Day to Night. So you've got your lengthening and you've got your defining. So you've got two. So that's quite good too. So we won't put that on yet. And I got a new lip oil because this one ran out, this one here. So I just got one that has a bit of a tint in it as well. So that was basically all the repurchases I got. I am going to be using the Profusion and it's their pigment base and it's just for the eyes. I'm going to put it on now so it has time to get sticky and tacky. It keeps your eyeshadow on for at least 8 hours at least. So I'm just going to show you. So I'm thinking I'd probably put out too much there. So you can use a brush if you want to. You only need a tiny amount. I use the warmth of my fingers just to and leave this to go tacky a little bit. It's going to look white obviously straight away, but once it kind of gets a little bit into your skin tone, it warms up a bit, like you can see the difference there. And you don't need a lot. Okay. and it just keeps that eyeshadow on. It's really, really good. Okay. Okay. What is your opinion on the painted eyebrows? Lamination, I don't like it. I've got a few friends that have it. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't have done this now because I have my tinted eyeliner brows and I think it's gone super dark for some reason. I can see that on this side in particular, but no, lamination is what it's called. They do it in a lot of the beauty kind of salons here, where it literally is like almost tattooed onto some girls and women, and I think that's just a bit much. But I can see particularly on this side it's gone a little darker, so I'll fix that when there's like the pictures and stuff. Take some water and catch up. It's a huge trend over here though. You YouTuber, you're so pretty, you don't need makeup. I think I do, but thank you. Where is super chat? I don't know. I don't have that function yet. I don't think so. Oh, thank you, Tassos. I don't think that, but thank you. That's nice to say. Pinnacon, hello, ma'am. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting any steps while we're here. Where can I donate? I don't really know what you mean. Donate. I don't have a donate button on my channel. I feel bad asking people that don't even know me to donate money to me. That would be a bit strange. Okay, yeah, I can see this side now that you've... Okay, we'll fix that for the pictures. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something before we go ahead. If I have, I'm afraid. So now that we've got, yes, setting spray. I knew I forgot something. Okay, I was going to say now that the base is done, we're going to do setting spray. And I am losing my mind because it's right in front of me. I haven't at all. Okay, so this is I'm not, guys, honestly, it's just this week. Have you ever had one of those weeks that just literally nothing went right? Like, oh my gosh. My washing machine broke. Everything just went, yeah. It's okay now, but yeah. So Revolution Matte Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. We're just going to spray this on before we go in with the eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette is quite big. Do you know Black Pink? No, I don't. Yes, those painted eyebrows are chavvy. Yeah. Someone tell her what is super chat. Your washing machine broke. It did. It's fixed now, but yes, it did. It did break. I had it on the washing cycle, and just basically the water wouldn't drain. So I was, yeah, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare, but it's all fixed now, thankfully. Okay, so this is it, guys. It's the Ucanbe exotic flavors, and we're going to go in with the browns today. So that's what we're going to do. It's quite a big palette, so I kind of have to move stuff out of the way. Those eyebrows, I shouldn't have touched them, guys. My goodness. I should not have touched those eyebrows, should I? Because I had that tinted thing on, and this one looks okay. Okay. Well, it's one of those weeks, so something had to happen. Yeah. Do you have OnlyFans? No, I don't. I did think that's where you were going, YouTuber, based on your questions and things like that, and that you're putting little wine glasses beside everything. Not that that's a bad thing, but no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, moving on. When stuff like that happens, do you get angry? If yes, for how long? I started to go into meltdown, I won't lie, but like I don't know if it's angry. I just kind of have a why me moment that lasts about half an hour. So yeah, I just have this, like, I don't know, this like little panic attack basically, because I then had to drain all the water. So I had to take the clothes out of the washing machine, and then obviously the water was all still there, so I had to kind of take the water out, and that took a while. And yeah, deep breath moment. Okay. Okay, so we're kind of going to go with the browns today, like I said. Then we're going to go in with the Revolution Plumping Lip Gloss there as well. For bash sugar mommy. You see, you can tell the time of night you come on, guys. That's all I'm going to say based on how we're going. I'm glad Kai is not in tonight. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I have kind of moments where I have these like emotional, probably meltdown, not a kind of screaming kind of thing. You're so hot, be mine, girlfriend, young lady. Somebody who called me young lady, I think that just gives me, yeah. I think you probably need to go to a different stream. I think if that's what you're asking me straight off. Guys, look at the name on my channel. It's makeup tutorials, okay? I'm not here for to be anybody's sugar whatever, or girlfriend. If I'm somebody's girlfriend, it's not going to be somebody who asked me, was I on OnlyFans? So I do think you need to go to another live stream. Okay, I'm being very polite about that. Okay. Okay. Right, so we're going to go with a fluffy brush and go in with a medium brown. A medium cool toned brown, this one right here. Now they don't have names, but there's a lot, as you can see, guys. There's a lot there. So I'm not going to go with any shimmers, just more of like a kind of a nice brown. Yeah. Late night talk radio vibes. Yeah, for sure. I think they need to be going other places than asking me those things. Okay, so we're just going to use like a fluffy brush and start to bring that in, like a nice medium toned brown. Money is everything, and I own a gold shop. I'm not too old. It's not about age. It's not about age. It's about how you approached me, asking me if I was on OnlyFans. Nothing about age. Calling me young lady. Like, what makes you think I want your money? I don't want anybody's money. That's not what life's about. Yes, money is necessary, but it's not the whole thing. One day, if all of your money goes, who are you going to have around you? If all of your money goes, if your internet goes down and you can't watch your OnlyFans, who are you going to have around you? Think of it that way. I find that the older men get, the more they think of money and younger women. Not Oldham. Now, I'm not branding Oldham. Please don't think that. But there's a certain generation that all they think about is money, and they think young girls are like that. And not all girls want that. They probably, so for me, money is, there's nothing. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Respect is the big thing. And asking me that question, I think you just need to move on. It doesn't matter to me if you own a gold shop, any shop. It doesn't matter if you don't have a shop. That's not what life's about. So, yeah. Okay. So, Mud Falaskai, where are you from? England. I'm living in England, but I'm from Dublin in Ireland originally. So this is just the e.l.f. fluffy brush, and I like this one, guys, because it warms up this, it softens the colour. So even though that was quite dark when we went in first, it's kind of calmed it down now. So now I'm going to go in with a cooler toned brown, because we are going a little bit more smokier tonight. When I did the polls, people said they'd like to see more smoky eye, so I will do a video, but this one here is what we're going to go in with now. Okay. We're going to really be soft at this one because this is much darker. Okay, something just fell there and I didn't even move it. So, one of those weeks. So you can see it starts to kind of get warmer now. As you can see. Which country do you want to travel holidays? I don't know why you keep asking me these questions as if something's going to make me go, oh yeah, definitely. It's not going to. Okay. Not you and me, I'm afraid. Okay, so you can see it's just kind of getting darker, but I'm making sure that it's like a soft, it's not going to look too harsh. And I'm going to go back in with that color again and do more of a placement. You can see it's kind of getting darker. I think you need to kind of move on because I'm not going to be impressed by money or anything like that. I'm afraid. And you just kind of take down the tone of the live. This live is just about makeup and chatting with people. It's not talking about OnlyFans and you being a certain age and wanting girls and money. I think you need to move on from that. And if it keeps going that way, I'll just remove you. Okay? Because you're just taking down the whole tone. And I'm not gonna have it. I'm just not gonna have it. I'm sorry. You might get that from other people, but I'm not like that. And so if you continue that, I'm just gonna get you out of the live. Okay, so we're going to go in with a cream color now, just on the lower lid here, and we're just going to put that in the lids. And it just kind of opens the eye up a little bit. You know what, Tassos, do you remember when we talked ages ago, you were Rumpelstiltskin, me and somebody else? He's reminded me now. And you were saying, oh, why should there be like a, you were just asking, why should there be a friendship? Why should there be like that kind of talk when we were asking what people want in relationships? This is why. Because you have people like that are just like, oh, do you have this? Oh, I have this. Do you want this? And so that's not a relationship. This is exactly what I meant. Having that thing in common is so important, and he's just proved it. So that's exactly what I mean. That he's just proved my point. You need to have something in common other than what he is constantly talking about, because it just gets creepy. Okay, that's enough because he's going to get me. Yeah, that's enough now. Sorry, mood vice F9845. That's a stupid question, I think. I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't get that. Where are you going? Or are you just makeup? No, I go live with my subscribers and I do a makeup tutorial. They request like a different looks and I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. That wasn't a stupid question. That's okay. That wasn't stupid. Okay. But guys, if there's any young girls watching this and they've looked back on this live, please don't, put yourself to that level because you'll get people like that will use you. So please don't, so particularly if there's other, I know there's a young girl that watches this, and if she's looking back, just never ever let yourself be a part of a life like that because you're intelligent. Women are intelligent, and they have more to offer than just that. And I'm not going to go on. I'm not going to go on. But yeah, that person is just going to go stream, 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 stream until he gets the answer he wants. That's all he's going to do. So I need to stop because the safeguarding in me now from working with children and young adults is coming out. So I need to stop. Okay. 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 Okay, because it just opens up the eye a bit, like, because I know that was strong, and I wanted you to see if you put like a cooler toned color or a creamier color in your eye, particularly if you've got brown eyes like me, it's just going to open up the eye a little bit. It's not going to make it look so kind of small. Okay. View everyone YouTuber. What is a relationship? Well, it's different for everybody, isn't it? But for me, I don't know if you've been on the stream for a while. I'm not sure, but if you've seen the conversation we were having, um, I think you need to have a connection with somebody. Definitely have chemistry, absolutely, but have a connection because when that chemistry ends, if you want the relationship to keep going for years and years, you kind of have to have things in common, and that's how I feel anyway. Mud Vasilk, what if you have a lot of money, where to travel? If you have any dream trip? I don't think you have to have a lot of money to travel. I think you can just save and kind of still travel. I've been to quite a few places. I think if I could go back to somewhere, I absolutely love Portugal, so I'd probably go back there. Tassos, he's not going to stop. I see where it's going. I think he's left. I think he's left now. So yeah, but it's you do get people like that. You do, unfortunately, but you know, and you'll find, guys, you really will find, and I'll only mention this one more time, you'll find that women that are on OnlyFans are not necessarily, wasn't their first choice. You know, you have to think of it like that, you know. So I'm not going to go on. But if you look really deep into it, as a young girl or young woman, I'm sure that that wasn't their dream career. So I don't judge them at all. I think they're there for a reason. I get it. But you have to find the men that are attracted to that are probably not going to be long-term people. So, but yeah, that's all it is. Everybody, each to their own, you know, each to their own. But to me, I think there has to be a little bit more, you know, definitely have that connection and that chemistry. But if you wanted to kind of go into a relationship, there has to be something else. But I'll stop. So, okay, we'll stop now. Um, okay, so I'm just going to go in a little bit darker, just on the outer corner. Um, okay. Okay. I'm excited though, guys, because I'm going to the New Forest tomorrow. I haven't been because I'm from Ireland. So I've only actually worked in Oxford, but the New Forest, you know, Oxford is a big city, and you don't really get nature or anything like that. And because I'm from Ireland, and I always saw the sea and things like that, and always surrounded by kind of the countryside, I'm looking forward to kind of just having a few days there. I think it's Lyndhurst near Southampton, somewhere like that, I think. But yes, uh, LKJMNBVX. Okay, that's imaginative. Look at this brokey, unreal. Okay. Lie sloth, you need to eat. Look at the time. Well, then, if you need to go, just go. Get yourself some dinner if you're hungry. Samuel, Jesus loves you. Okay, thank you. That's something nice to hear after the conversation I've had for the last live you know. Okay, so we're going to go with the deepest brown. This is a more cooler tone brown. It's kind of going to bring it a little bit more smoky, which is what we want. Um, um, this one here. So that is the coolest tone, I think, in the brown. Um, okay, so what I'm going to do is just get the fluffy brush again. We might use a different one. Okay, it's a clean one, so all I'm going to do is just make sure that this is all stays kind of creamy and white and it doesn't transfer anywhere. And then we'll go in with that outer color as well. And what you can do, guys, which I've seen a lot of makeup artists do when I was being trained, is they get concealer and they just dab it after they've done their makeup. They just dab it like that. I know it looks unusual, but this is what one of my makeup artists, when I was learning, she used to do on students. And she used to just, you can either use a brush, and it just really kind of defines everything. And it will look a lot more settled once I finish it. You can see it's just, can you see what it's done there? It's just really defined them both and made everything, elongate everything a bit more. Okay. 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 Right. Okay. Let's get that last color, and then we're going to go in with the Rimmel Day to Night, which is by no means new, you guys, by no means new. And it's got the lengthening and volume, so you've got the two there. So we will look at that. Yeah. You're not a gentleman, you're not. I'm sorry. You're not. Not the questions you ask. You're not. I'm happy to have you in here. You're not kind of getting me to that point, but you are not. You're not a gentleman. They always make these tricky guys in the shop when you try to open them. I get it needs to be security tagged, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to use something here. But yeah, guys, the New Forest is something new to me. Never been there, but it looks absolutely beautiful. It looks really, really nice. And I really want to go. Maybe start writing again. Write my, just kind of get more into that zone. Okay, so we've gotten enough out that we'll be able to get the 2 out. So I'm going to go lastly with that really deep dark brown, really lightly. That's why I've switched brushes to the smaller brush. And we're going to go in with that deep brown really lightly, and we're just going to take that halfway in. We're not even going to bring it halfway in. See, the difference it makes is huge. So we're just going to do that, and I didn't really even use a lot. I'm just going to okay, so there, it just kind of gives that little bit of a smokiness to it without kind of bringing it down too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start using this mascara. I'm going to pop the eyeshadow palette here because it's quite big. I'm going to just fluff that out a little bit, and what I mean by that is I'm just going to okay. So lengthening first, which makes them longer, clearly. And this is it. You can see it's a very specific type of brush. And we're going to go in with the sorry guys, sorry about that. Okay. Well, I'll just say, view YouTuber, if you have girls that are interested in that, you need to go there and not subscribe to my channel, because the tone went down completely, and I'm just very lucky that specific younger people that are on here weren't on tonight. So, and I can certainly unsubscribe you as well. So okay, so that's the lengthening, and that one I would trust on the bottom lashes. So we're just going to do that quickly. And then the volumizing is going to really focus on the inner. Hi, Kaya, how are you? Have a good day in school? You got any plans for your weekend to meet up with your friends from school, or? Okay. So yeah, this is the lengthening one. I always like to find out how Kaya's day in school was. Yeah, I do. You had a really, really good idea. Okay, what we're gonna do, give me 1 minute. Okay, there we are. Okay. Now, there we go. Now the voluming one. The voluming. Tassos is here, Kaya. Okay, so this is the voluming one, guys. So it's so you get lengthen and volume. So if you're somebody who can't use false eyelashes like me, or you just don't want to use false eyelashes, maybe the glue is too tricky, things like that, these two are great. So you get 2 in 1 basically, lengthening and volumizing. So we're going to do that. Nearly Friday. Well, it's Friday tomorrow, so weekend is ahead. Anybody got for any plans for the weekend? The trick is, guys, not to let this get dry before you put on the volumizing. You can see how it's getting a little bit more. It'll probably show up in the pictures more as well. Let me know, guys, if you like this lighting better, because I haven't put my big light on. There's just a lamp over here and then the normal YouTube lights. So let me know if that's what is better. Okay, I've got a little bit there. I'll just use my sponge to get that off quickly. Got some micellar water here. I'm going to the New Forest, Kaya, for a couple of days, which is like a nature reserve. So that should be fun. I'll do some vlogging on that. And okay, so we're just going to take a little here. And then we're just going to use, there we go. That's a bit better. I'm going to catch up with the comments now, guys. Sorry, it just got a little, yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. Crybaby, hello. John, you're so pretty, girl. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to continue that before it dries, just quickly. I'm not going to put this one on the bottom lashes, guys, because it is a bit thicker. The lengthening one will, on the other eye, will put on the bottom lashes. Okay, so let's do that. Kaya, do you have your lemonade today? I like the sound of your lemonade. Okay, so you can see this is the lengthening one. This is much smaller and it takes the product out less, which is good because you can really lengthen. That's exactly why it's called lengthening. Even the shape of the brush is completely different. So I'm going to show you on the other side what I mean. And then we're going to use the Revolution gloss, this one here. And this is in baby pink, which will be, I think, quite nice. But yeah. If I'm looking down, because I'm just looking into a mirror, because if you have a smaller mirror, particularly with mascara, it's better to kind of have a smaller mirror where you can look into. It's more close up and you have more control, basically. I'm going to buy lemonade tomorrow. I'd love to buy the original lemonade, you know, not this kind of 7-Up Sprite, the actual original pink lemonade. I'd love that so much. I think that's the one that Kaya has, but I can't get it here. You know, the original pink one. So have you any plans for your weekend, Tassos, now that you've kind of got a little bit of freedom? I'm going to take pictures, you guys, and I'm going to the deer sanctuary, which I really can't wait. I love animals. If I had a huge back garden, stuff like that, I'd definitely get a dog again. My friend Sophie has the most beautiful dog called Tara. She's she's really playful and she's very nervous around other dogs, but she's really sweet. and she's very friendly and things like that, but she's still not very used to other dogs, but she'll get there. She's only 3, so she'll get there. But yeah, so New Forest and the Deer Reserve, so that the Deer Sanctuary, sorry. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna do this and catch up. Tomorrow, me and my class will go on a tour to see the old city. It's at a place with old buildings, and we will be going to school in 1864. Wow, that is going to be a day to remember. That sounds really, really good. Do you not have to use, so can you get it, do you wear uniforms or can you wear a uniform or? That's amazing, Kaya. That sounds so interesting. A day in the life of a student that went to school in 1864. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay. Tassos, there's this other girl from work that shows interest, but again, I don't know if I want to invest if I'm leaving. Well, do you have anything in, like really in common? Because I think long term can still work if there's like a, like we were saying, a basis for something. Um, or is it going to be too far? Is it going to be too far? You mean the Schweppes pink drink? I don't know what it's called. It's like pink lemonade. I don't know if like you make it homemade, but I can't find it here. I can't even. To be fair, I've never found it in Ireland either, so that's true. Hi, Andrea. How are you? It's good to have you on here. How are you doing? Hey, we've got everybody here. That's really cool. Kaya, but I'm going to be poor and not rich. Yeah, it's probably reflecting those times, isn't it? It'll be really interesting though, won't it? It'll be really, really interesting. Um, So you'd be going through the building, seeing what they went in school, what it was like for them during the day. Wow, amazing. You have to let us know how that goes. You have to. I hope you're well, Andrea. Kaya, but yeah, Tassos, Andrea, I salute you. Absolutely. Amazing. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I agree with you, Tassos. Okay, so I'm just going to separate this one a little bit, and then we're going to go in with that New Revolution lip oil because I ran out of this one. It's gone. So this one was the same price, but it's just got a pink tone to it. So we'll try that. Of course you do, Kaya. I know you're a couple of hours ahead. Sunday will be like 7 o'clock, so UK time. Have a really good day in school tomorrow. I think that's amazing, amazing. So let us know on Sunday if you're around, or the next time we see you. We'll definitely be interested to know how you got on. So best of luck with that tomorrow. Enjoy. How are you feeling, Andrea? Okay. I'm just going to try and get this bit here. I think we'll leave it at that, guys, because it's new. Sometimes the mascara just clumps a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more blush dimension, even though we have done it already. I just think the eyes are nice, but they've kind of taken away a little bit of the blush, and it looks a bit like a highlight rather than a blush. I'm still pretty sick. I saw you live and thought I would come and say hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You've got your hospital appointment coming up soon. I know. Are you staying with your sister or your mum? Or are you still at yours? Just going to use, so that's what the consistency of it, guys. That's what it looks like. It's literally the exact same thing as this, but it just has a bit of a pink tone to it. That's all. So that's what it's called, Pout Bomb Plumping Lip Gloss. It was $2.99 with the Superdrug points, basically. Okay. I'm just going to get that mirror again. Ooh, there's a mint. God, it smells like Mentos mints. Wow, okay, that was new. Like toothpaste mint smell. Hmm. Yeah, it's not very strong. It's okay. I didn't want it to go too strong. Aisle. Okay. Tassel. So do you ever hand wash your clothes? No, I don't. Um, I've never hand washed my clothes before. Um, I guess if I was like in a situation where I was in a hotel or something like that, maybe, and I needed to stay long term. I've never actually hand washed my clothes before. Everything is everything is kind of, I finally got things hung up now. But I'm really bad. I tend to wear like I wash it, don't get me wrong, but I tend to wear like the same jumpers, the same tops. I'm really bad. And I do have like clothes in my wardrobe. I don't want to throw them out, but then I don't wear them. It's really weird. Really weird. Guys, this smells like mouthwash and it's slightly burning and tingling. I don't know if it's meant to do that. Okay. Like you know the lip plumper. It's not a lip plumper, it doesn't say that. But it really, really tingles and really smells of mint. Okay. It's not something that I expected, but that's fine. We're gonna go back in with that Revolution. God, that really tingles. We're just going to go back, guys, because I think even though this is nice, it's kind of taken away from the blush. I'm just going to have some water and then catch up with the comments. That kind of really, God, I wouldn't actually, wouldn't recommend that, guys. It's a shame because I got it today only because this ran out. This is just lip oil. There's nothing amazing about it, but they're basically the same. This just has a color to it. Okay, I'm just checking the packaging. It doesn't say replumping anywhere, but yeah, okay, that's fine. Makeup center. I will stay with my mum after the procedure for a couple of days. Tassel center for procedure for your throat, stomach. Finally, you're going to get well at last. They think that's why I'm having throat issues. Hopefully. Kiko do absolutely amazing lip oils. Well, this is really weird. This is just a normal one. It's just like a, no, it's almost this. It's practically gone. That's why just a no smell, a bit of a strawberry smell to it. And then this one was beside it today, and it just looked like just a different color, but it stings. I think that is a plumping oil. It doesn't say it. Um, I wouldn't really recommend that. And the smell of mint is, well, if you like mint, I suppose, but yeah, okay. But yeah, Kiko, I haven't, I can only get Kiko on Amazon. I can never find, like, I used their bronzer today, Andrea, but yeah, I haven't seen their lip stuff. But I'm glad you're getting your procedure. Sorry, you can hear a motorbike there, guys. Actually, I thought yesterday was in the UK bonfire night. But today there's been so many fireworks. One of my friends in work said it's today, and I thought I could really swear it was yesterday, but yeah, it's today. So all afternoon there was fireworks going, but I can't either, and I literally just opened it and I was like, oh, and the smell was just like, whoa. It literally tingles a bit, so it's plumping. It is plumping, but very uncomfortable feel, I would say. And so not only the smell, but it's uncomfortable to put on. So yeah, it's a shame really because it's only new. Yeah. Okay, don't know if I'd use it. I can't stand. Yeah, mint tassels. This happens all day long. Do you mean the This is just gonna pop this on. So this is Bright Blush Drops, Squalene, Hyaluronic Acid, and Grapeseed Oil. I've had it for a long time. I have the bronzer version as well. I just think, even though we put it on, guys, it's not kind of, I'll just do that. And I might use my brush, or instead of using the brush like we did, warm it up first and then kind of just do that around so it goes a bit more natural. Just because okay. What's wrong with the views here? I'm on a different day. Yeah, I always put up in my posts that I'm on a different day. So yeah, it might be that I do usually have a lot of regulars, but I know it's kind of quiet tonight. But then I might check tomorrow and it says 300. So yeah, I think it must people catch up. It wasn't quiet earlier. If you want to replay, it wasn't quiet earlier. We had a very interesting person on, and I'm glad he's gone because Kaya's gone. Kaya's very young. She's only about 12. And we had a guy asking me if I was on OF and going on. And I said to everybody, I'm so glad Kaya's not on tonight because she's a really nice girl. Obviously not just that because she's so young. And then of course she pops up, hi, and I was like, oh, because she's lovely. And this guy was just, I had to remove him actually. You'll see it if you look back what he was saying. But yeah, he was not going. He was, yeah, I have to, like, I'll give people chance after chance, but it just got to a point where she came in and I thought he's gonna, so no. Maybe the safeguarding children in me came out, I don't know, but yeah. If you look back, you'll see. Sometimes I have like a certain limit, and then other times I think, what are these people thinking? Like, what are they thinking? Seriously, but hey, you just don't know, do you? You just don't know. It makes you think, like, what do these people, what if this is what they're like here? Oh, you know. That's the thing with online. We were saying earlier, Andrea, that then we mentioned you as well. There's really genuine people with auras. We were talking about that. Me and Tassos earlier, we were mentioning Rumpelstiltskin, but he's actually been missing for a while. We were just saying who's kind of, who we can really chat to and stuff. And we mentioned you as well. And then this guy, honestly, my heart when Kaya came in, I was just like, yeah, because yeah, you don't want that with younger viewers. James Williams, hey, you deserve more views. I hope I get there by Christmas. I was saying that, is it feasible or is it kind of people, are they interested, Andrea? So like I'm not going to take offense to it, but if it's not getting kind of even to that 1,000, I'm kind of thinking to myself, I said it a while back, should I just after Christmas? I don't know, but I wouldn't just go. I'm like, don't worry, I wouldn't just go. But I'm just wondering, if it's, is it feasible if people are not interested, just kind of get the picture, oh, I've had that before. It's like you're on the wrong site. Absolutely. He straight away said OF, and I thought, where is he getting this from? Where is he getting? Yeah. So just gonna really just warm that up, guys, because I can see it just needs to be a little more. So I was requested to do this, guys, in a poll. And the next one is skincare video because that was a request. I'm glad that I'm doing the polls now because it's getting a bit more interactive. That makeup makes you look nuts. Okay, well then just move on. That's absolutely fine. Just move on from it then. Tassos, one time someone asked Andy if she can do a clown makeup. And she's really good at eyeshadow. So you just see people, probably they're kids. They have to be kids, like at the end of the day. And if they're not, like that just says more about them really. But okay. I think you can do it. I don't know. I was going to give myself till Christmas and just think, okay, if there's not anyone, and then I'm like, do I put a hashtag on the live so it comes up? I don't know how that works. Like somebody earlier on said, how come I can't give you stickers? And I had no idea what he meant. But if you go into YouTube, apparently there's stickers. And then somebody, not that I would take it, somebody said, oh, I would never take it, but they were like, oh, can I donate to you? And I thought, what's going on? So obviously you must get to a certain level and all these options must come up. But yeah, a few people were saying, where can I give you stickers? And I had no idea what they're talking about. So I will go into YouTube and do like proper research. Stickers must mean something. And I'm sorry if I sound completely clueless, but there must be like, because they said, why can't I? Where's the option to donate? And I thought, God, I don't, So I don't know. I do have to properly research that. Tessa, yeah, makeup. You do shorts. Yeah, I do shorts just so that if people haven't done the live, they can kind of just quickly see the makeup and the products. You can't get donations till you're monetized. Okay, I don't know why he was asking me that. And then somebody else said, where's the sticker option? And I thought, okay, not really. I should really look into it more, but I get my analytics every week. They tell me that, but and then they give me links to videos to watch, so I must have a look at the videos. But yeah, yeah, it must be. I don't know what we get if there's a sticker. I have no idea. So I will look into that because I know I'm on YouTube for ages. I should really look into that. But I think all of that probably happens once you reach the 1,000 mark. But how, and that's what I was saying a couple of lives ago, Andrea. I want people that are like to subscribe, that want to subscribe, if you know what I mean. I don't want people just to subscribe for no reason. Like that guy earlier was like, oh, I want it to be like organic or something like that. And maybe organic's the wrong word. But it's taking a while. So I said the other day, I'm not going to take it personally, but if I don't start to get, maybe it's not. But then I don't know. I'll have to really look at it. If you need my help, just ask. Oh, thank you. I just, maybe I should hashtag lives. Maybe you just put a hashtag in the title. I don't know, so it reaches more people. Okay. So that's just giving it a bit of thing there. I did bring something else that I wanted to show people. This is a She Glam that I haven't really found an eye look to go with. It's quite strong. I've had it for a while. I found it in my collection the other day because some of my lipsticks needed to kind of be decluttered. Now it's dark, but I haven't found an eye look to go with it. It's kind of a brown. It's called Stronger Than Fever, and it's quite red. But it's kind of so it's like pinky red. But I'm sorry if you can hear all the motorbikes. I don't know what's going on tonight. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the channel. But you do get regulars and stuff, but I don't know what's. But I have met lots of people, which is really, really good too. That's what makes me come back onto lives. I do want to come back onto them. My lips are burning up with this, guys. I don't know what to do. Seriously, it's such a shame because look how pretty that is. It's burning. It's like one of those, remember when Too Faced came out with those lip injections? It kind of has that feel to it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like Revolution. I've got a lot of Revolution makeup here, guys, but if you are wanting a plumping, tingly feeling, maybe, but it's a bit uncomfortable. It's a bit uncomfortable. So, took me a while to hit 1K. That's pretty. Do you mean, yeah, this one? I haven't really found anything to go with it yet. Maybe a green eyeshadow look would be nice with it. It's quite strong. Yeah, stronger than ever, not fever, ever. I just do that. That's how strong it is. More of a pink, really, when you look at it. If you look at here, it looks red, but if you put it on, it looks really pink. Yeah. So that's that. Shein are quite good for things, but my friend, one of my colleagues was saying the other day, because I showed her a top and it didn't fit me, so I gave it to her, and she said, you can lose so much money on Shein, you have to be so careful. And I said, well, it's hit and miss, really. It's hit and miss with clothes, I have to say. Makeup, you kind of get what you pay for and you're happy with that, but hit and miss with clothes and sizes, definitely. I can get a size, say, in a top, and then I get the same size jumper, and that's what happened, and it's really big, and I had to give it to her. Didn't mind, at least it came useful. But yeah, you can lose your money on Shein, but they're good. Yeah, so we'll see, guys. Yeah, the views are really confusing because then I'll check in the morning and it will have like 350. So yeah, just warming that up so you can see. Yeah, I'm just finished, Tassos. Good night and congratulations on everything. And I'm really happy for you. And it's great to talk to you, Andrea. Oh, you filmed a She Glam recommendations today. Oh, I have to see that. I have to see that. Makeup, I want to say makeup, definitely. I would never be disappointed with the makeup. With the clothes, I find I love when I see them on like a shirt or a jumper, and then it just doesn't really. Good night, Tassos. I'm back on. What are we today? Oh, Sunday. But I'll do a recording vlog for Saturday as well. But take care, Tassos. It takes a long time to come off too, so it's quite good. But yes, guys, we'll do one more of the Revolution matte fix oil control fixing spray. I just in the autumn and summer, not summer, sorry, winter, I do tend to prefer a matte look. Now I've already, as you know, I already set it twice. Okay. Yes, of the lighting, I've got 3 lights from Newer. They sent me new ones, because the first one went out halfway through the live a couple of weeks ago, and they were really good. They refunded me and sent me a new one, but it's not as good as the first one, so we'll see. We'll see what goes. I'll try to, like, I'm thinking to myself, is it the background? Do I need to make things a bit more, so I'll look into it. But yeah, the viewers are definitely coming the next day, the viewings, and then yeah, the subscriber has gone up. It has gone up, and I'm doing a thank you for the Advent, the 24 days of Christmas, just as a thank you. In December, I might do like a 1K, or January do a 1K, but if by Christmas it's not done, yeah. But this is the and the eyeshadow palette. If anyone is asked me earlier on, and I forgot to say, it's the Exotic Flavours from Ucanbe. It's huge, guys. It's on Amazon, and the blue, as you can see, has been used, but it's absolutely huge. It's really, really pretty. So yeah, Amazon for that. They do like a neutral brown as well if you want that too. But yes, this is the end, guys. Tassos is saying good night, Andy. Okay, I think this is it now. Hopefully the blush shows up a bit more in the photos. Thanks for joining, Andrea. Oh, the She Glam won't go up for a couple of days. Okay, yeah, I love She Glam makeup. Recommendations would be amazing, honestly. And this is it, guys. This is coming off soon, guys, because like literally I feel like someone's got needles and they're just tingling my lips. How crazy is that? Because look at the color. Oh my god, that's the color attracted me. Well, I've learnt my lesson. Okay. Well, guys, thank you all for doing it. I've been thinking the same. My long-term content views are crap, really, because I see lots of comments when I catch up, but maybe that's afterwards. What about the Shop My Stash ones? They're quite popular, aren't they? Or looking at the makeup, or decluttering. But She Glam is really, really popular. Yeah, why have you put all that effort? Yeah, I tend to look back at some things and I think, oh, that's really good. And then it doesn't get the views. Yeah, I know what you mean. Especially editing. A lot of time goes into editing. A lot of time. Uh, really does, and then if you have to link a price, not that I mind, but you really have to go through it really slowly, make sure it's all there, or link something like a link. Yeah. They're all bad. I don't know what's kind of, somebody was saying that the YouTube, I got an apology. Did you get that message that said we have noticed some people are, there's a YouTube issue? I got that email yesterday. Sorry, there's a YouTube issue with not streaming, with shorts. So apparently there was a real issue with shorts that weren't being, the algorithm wasn't right, basically. So I don't know if that's the same for everything else, but I got that in my messages yesterday, with the analytics as well. So they said they were working on the issue. So I don't know. Lots of people are saying that the algorithm has completely changed. So I don't know what's happening, but it is, yeah. The videos are bad, for me as well. Some of them that I wouldn't even think get more views than others. So, but yes, I think this is, yeah, writing everything in the description is a pain. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the description, the links, the hashtags, and then if you have to write something on screen as well. But yeah, that's why I was wondering, is it the algorithm? Do we have to hashtag in the description? So yeah, lots of things for me to research anyway. So my I can see my light's about to go, but I'll say goodnight to everyone. Thank you for joining, Andrea. I'll look into all that you've said. Maybe I'll look into hashtags. Yeah. Same here. It's like all that effort, I know. Just what's going on. But you do have a really good fan base, which is good to start with. You really do. You have a really good fan base, which is good. And also if people are on replay, she has a channel for curly hair as well. That's really, really good that you should subscribe to as well. You can pop it in the comments if you want to, Andrea, and people can look at it then. But yes. So I think that's it. I didn't go too deep with the blush. I didn't use the NYX. I used a lighter one just because this is quite dark. Again, the photos will be up in the post section. My voice is going, I think. I know I don't usually do Thursdays. Yeah, embracing my curls with Andrea. Her, if you need really step by step, even to the point where you want to know what hair products to use, but also the hair dryer you should use, the attachments you should use, definitely have a look at that. So that's embracing my curls. Okay, I think I better go and do these photos. I have to clean my kitchen. Yeah, thankfully my washing machine is fixed, but Andrea, the other day I was saying earlier on, when the washing cycle finished, because it's a washer dryer here, the water just wouldn't go down. And I was like, so I had to take all the clothes out and literally physically get all that water out, call the landlord, wait for somebody to come. But he did some sort of trick where he restarted it and started it again. So thankfully nothing's happened yet, but nightmare when your washing machine breaks, particularly if it's the dryer as well, or you don't have like a drying rack or anything like that. Nightmare. So yeah, but that's all thankfully finished, and I can get myself sorted now tonight. Well, I better go, guys, and I'll see you all on Sunday. I will be doing a kind of a longer form content video throughout the weekend too, so that will be up. Nice chatting with you, Andrea. Thank you, Tassos, Kaya, everybody else that came in. Thank you very much. Do consider subscribing if you haven't. Take a look at the channel, and then if there's any subscribers that haven't entered the November giveaway, definitely enter it, guys. It's the 24 days of Christmas Revolution Advent calendar. It's really big, guys. I just want to say one more thing, because somebody said, will you organize the dates if we win it? And I did say that in the video, but I realized, guys, why they did it, because some of the products are huge and that some of them are really, really small. So you can't put it in the first, the second, the third. You can't do it that way. So if you do, when you do get it, whoever wins it, it is going to be all mixed up. So just like you say. Yeah. I'll try and make Sunday. Oh, great. It'll be 7 o'clock UK time. So that'll be good. I don't know why I say UK time, because I'm so used to saying it to other people. Of course, you know it's UK time. Okay, nice chatting with you too. This light is definitely telling me it's time to go. I'll see you all on Sunday. I will try and do a video on the deer sanctuary that I go to. And I'll see you very soon. And thank you everybody for joining.